Jennifer Aniston, Beyonce, Megan Fox, TheWizardLiz Catherine Paiz have all been cheated on. If you ever needed confirmation, if you've been cheated on and you feel like there's something you could have done differently, that was something wrong with you that made them do that, this situation is proof it was never about the person being cheated on.
She's bad. Yeah.
TheWizardLiz was just cheated on. If you've ever been cheated on and you took it as like a personal fault or like it had anything to do with you, I think this just is so validating for everyone who's ever been cheated on to fully understand, okay, so if this woman, completely financially stable, completely flawless by everyone's standards, completely self-confident and is full of self-love, still able to be cheated on by these men, it has never, of course, has never and will never be about the person getting cheated on. It's not about you. A cheater's going to cheat regardless of anything you can do to stop them or any amount of love you give them. If you're able to cheat, if you're able to look past someone's feelings so much in that way for your own personal gain, your own personal satisfaction, you are sick and twisted, and I'm fucking done with any condoning of cheating. I think it's become like watered down. Like when I hear someone cheats, I'm like, oh my god, like jail time, like instantly jail time, please. But like I feel like it's become so normalized and just so easily forgivable. But I think it is the worst thing you can do to your partner. And I think that I think society has totally normalized it to where it's not as big of a deal. But the destruction it gives on the person who gets cheated on's life, I think it lasts with you forever. I have never been cheated on, but I felt betrayal in certain ways to where that can stick with me forever. If I got cheated on, if someone claimed, if someone impregnated me, he impregnated her and then cheated on her. I think that is not, you cannot forgive that. In that video that she posted like days before this all came out, he was so eager on like pushing forgiveness.
It's not a good partnership if the person is going to choose someone else over you. That defeats the whole point. But forgiveness is a big thing. So if you have ever had a trust issue come up, you got to learn how to forgive and work through that. Otherwise, that'll just turn into crippling insecurity that you suffer with.
Depends what the trust issue was.
The fact that is coming out of his mouth when he knows he's a cheater and he is cheating on the woman beside him is literally a sick and twisted man. I love TheWizardLiz. She has raised me in certain ways. She has given me validation in my mindset on myself and just about so many things in the world. She's just a queen is the best way to word it. But the way that we can never fully be safe from these men, you never know if you're fully safe, I think it's scary. I am always disgusted by a cheater. I think I have always been someone and always will be someone who, if I find out your boyfriend is cheating, I'm telling you. If I don't know you and we're like mutuals from like some weird shit and I find out your boyfriend's cheating on you, I will tell you. But like if you are a cheater, if you betray someone in that way, you are below the average person. I believe that your self-worth is. Like, I'm sorry. Like, your self-worth lessens, and it's not, you can grow out of it. Years can pass and you can grow. You cannot work with him. If a man cheats on you, you cannot work with him within the same month and same week. You can't be like, we're gonna work it out. It doesn't work. That's not. You're gonna work out his infidelity. How does that work? You can't do that. Okay. It never won't be sickening to me. The fact that someone can do that to someone they claim to love is a disconnect. There should be a list, or there should be a requirement to where if you're dating someone, if you start dating someone and you have cheated in your past relationship, you gotta let them know. If you're in a talking stage on your Tinder bio, if you've cheated before, I think you should have to put yes or no, and you can't lie. It needs to be fact checked. I think we can't let these people walk amongst us as if they're normal. Okay, you know what I mean? We can't let these people walk amongst us as if we all make mistakes. Cheating is a mistake. It's not an accident, okay? You cannot accidentally cheat. You cheated. Landon, he attempted to, is the thing. Yes, he did cheat actually, because he added the girl and he talked to her. But he attempted to go further. He wanted to meet up with her. How do you have everything and still not be satisfied and still be willing and able to be so selfish to someone you claim to love? It's a sickening mind. Cheating is the worst thing you can do to your partner besides murdering them. I believe that. It's straight up saying, you are not the most important thing in my life. This person I'm putting before you. He was putting that girl on Snapchat before Liz, even though she's pregnant with his kid. He impregnated her, claimed to love her, love bombed her, treated her all this way. He chose a girl on Snapchat over her. That's not a fully developed mind. It's not some mistake you make. It's not, he's trying to like talk on his Instagram stories being like, it was a mistake. I hope some people can forgive me. It's not an accident. It's not like, oh, I accidentally hit that curb when I was leaving Walmart. You know what I mean? It's like, it's not an accident. You made that decision. I know that I could never forgive a cheater because I think that love and loyalty is what is a relationship, right? So if you are unloyal, it's also like lacking love to do that. So it's like you are throwing away the entire relationship. People who are overly eager to push forgiveness before even acknowledging the harm they've done are often the perpetrators. He's like, forgiveness is a big thing in relationships. It's like people who talk like that, or like you have to forgive them, or like people who push forgiveness so aggressively, it always makes me angry because it always seems to be that they have done something like that or can see themselves doing something like that. I love Liz and I feel bad for her, but I think this is like it was not needed because she did not need to go through this, but it's a reminder to women everywhere, it's not about you. If you get cheated on, it's not about you. And these men genuinely will go to any lengths to disrespect a woman. It's evil. I believe it's pure evil. I do. The power that Liz has, though, and I'm not surprised because like she's always shown herself to be this way, but this man was buying her so many things. She felt so good in the relationship until he cheated, but she realized that yes, he's buying me these things. He's saying these nice words. He's making me, you know, he made a book about her, whatever, all those things. She knows, and she acted accordingly because she knows that all of those things do not matter when there is no trust or loyalty in the relationship. And I love her. The internet's been crazy because that happened, and then Catherine from the Ace family, like all that shit, like these men are not shamed enough for cheating. Do you know what I mean? Like, that's why I always say, don't bring your cheater boyfriend around me. I'm going to bring it up. That's not something I take lightly, and I will always shame people for it. You can't be stupid like that and have me not shame you for it. If you're a cheater, I'm shaming you to death, and don't bring your cheater boyfriend around me. I'm not kidding. Don't. I'm not gonna fake smile to your cheater boyfriend. Woo. And people may say there's different levels of cheating, okay? Sure. If you are that desperate to be in a relationship that you're willing for light cheating, that's okay, that's cool, that's you. It's not cool, it's not okay, but it's you, right? I can accept that. I can't, but I can't. I don't have any choice to. Cheating is entertaining another person when you're in a relationship, in my opinion. I think that's just the truth. Like, if you're in a relationship, what are you doing thinking of anyone else? It's clearly not pure. It's clearly you're unable to have a connection with one person. You need to, because it's an insecure thing, because you need proof that other people like you, because you don't have that within yourself, but you're willing to hurt another person in the crossfire. You know what I mean? It's in my opinion, an unforgivable sin. Jennifer Aniston, Beyonce, Megan Fox, TheWizardLiz Catherine Paiz have all been cheated on. If you ever needed confirmation, if you've been cheated on and you feel like there's something you could have done differently, there's something wrong with you that made them do that, this situation is proof it was never about the person being cheated on. Cheating was never about you. Cheating is about one person's inability to be loyal. It's about one person's inability to not understand what they have until it's gone. It is simply an insecure, immature, lazy mindset. That is my true opinion on it. That action is not forgivable. It's like someone sucker punching you in the face and then them being like, oh, I'm sorry. I don't give a fuck if you're sorry. Why? Sorry does not require forgiveness. It does not require a response. I don't believe you can be apologetic if you cheated so instantly. I don't think you can be genuinely apologetic. Like him on his story being like, I hope you can learn to forgive me, whatever. Like him just like fucking saying shit like that. You just did it. You know what I mean? Like people are like, I hope people say like, you need to like forgive, or like you need to like whatever. Like it just happened. Like this shit is new. Like why are we always like turning on the people who it happens to? When it comes to the victim, we always think like they need to forgive. You do not need to forgive. And the Wizard Liz knows this. Like I'm not speaking to her, I am. But like if a man has cheated on you, forgiveness is not in the healing process, in my opinion. Would you forgive someone if they walked up to you, punched you in the face, and then was like, oh, I'm sorry, that was an accident? It's like, how'd you accidentally sucker punch me? You can't. You cannot accidentally cheat. It's I'm sorry that I got caught type of behavior. You can't be sorry that you cheated on someone if you make a fake account, if you're texting another girl, if you're completely disregarding how that person's going to feel, hiding it. You can't then feel sorry for that. And I truly believe that. That's not something you can like feel remorse for. That's literally like me slashing someone's tires and being like, oh, I'm sorry. Like I'm sorry that happened. It's like, no, that does not require forgiveness. Cheating is a sick act, and condemn cheaters in your life. Make them uncomfortable when people talk about it. Don't hang out with them. It's the worst thing you can do to your partner. Austin McBroom cheating on Catherine when they had 3 kids. It's just that type of men, which is like all too frequent that I'm seeing, like I see that all the time, is terrifying. They need to lose everything. They need to lose everything they have to really feel, because they feel like they're on top of the world, because like if they can talk to another girl and they like, because it's an ego thing and not a true pure heart in the game, you know? I don't know, whatever. I just want to talk about this. The Wizard Liz, I love you. Thank you for everything you do. There's got to be some brightness at the end of the situation. All right. Thank you for watching. Cheating is a non-forgivable offense, in my opinion. Period. Okay. Love you. Bye. Mwah.